What's going on, guys? Trickle Live here, and we are going to go over the Shadowlands 9.2.5 content update, which is the patch notes. Just dropped today, so we're going to go ahead and go over each different aspect with the patch notes. So let's go ahead and get this started. So the Shadowlands 9.2.5 content update arrives on May 31st, which is going to be next Tuesday, and comes with a variety of features and experiences such as cross-faction play, new questlines for Blood Elf and Dark Iron Dwarf characters, new PvP arena, and more. Now, those are the heritage quests that are for the Blood Elf and the Dark Iron Dwarf, which is awesome. So let's go ahead down to the achievements here. All Covenant Sanctum feature achievements are now visible and count towards your character's total achievement points, regardless of which covenant your character currently belongs to. Nonetheless, all characters must belong to a covenant to earn that covenant-specific achievements, which is pretty nice. Tower Ranger criteria now requires the Jailer's Gauntlet, Layer 4. Just some small achievement changes here. The Dancing Machine achievement text now specifies that the reward is a toy. Anima canisters required for Khaled shot now respawn after General Cal resets, and Slam debuff is no longer removed by immunity effects, which is interesting. I'm not sure what this achievement actually is, honestly. They fixed an issue that was causing the Enlightened faction to not count towards the Exalted Reputations achievements. I didn't actually know about that one. But fixed an issue that caused the Azeroth at War achievements to not be obtainable by players. Okay, so characters remove the experience point reduction that is applied to level 51 to 60 characters while in party sync. Oh, I didn't actually know there was a character reduction, so a lot of this is new to me. Forgive me, but classes, Death Knight fixed an issue that caused bone shields consumed by Tombstone talent to not reduce the cooldown of Blood Tap by the correct amount. Warlock fixed an issue that caused Scouring Type, the Kyrian ability, to grant both the death and survive effects when used against certain enemies. Now, those are all they have for the class changes from what I can see here, but this is one exciting feature that everybody, it's either controversial or exciting for the common player, but players are now able to directly invite members of the opposite faction to a party if you have a battle tag or real ID friendship. I, for one, I am an Alliance guy. I know. Hold the applause. Just kidding, no. But I know a lot of people are going to be able to play with each other now, and, if they don't want to switch their faction, they can now play together. Or if you are members of a cross-faction WoW community. Now, pre-made groups in the group finder listing for Mythic Dungeons, raids, or raided arena RBGs are now open to applicants of both factions, which is cool. Though the group leader may choose to restrict the listing to same faction applicants if they so choose, which is great. So it gives people the freedom if they want to just leave it to their own faction and not deal with, say, any drama that comes up. Now, WoW communities now have the option to be cross-faction, while guilds will still remain single-faction, even though I do remember that there was like hints of it being in the future multi-faction, because it was dropped a glitch. There was a glitch on the 9.2.5 PTR where you could technically do that. Now, random matchmade activities like heroic dungeons, skirmishes, or random battlegrounds will all remain same faction. Of course, you can go there to learn more. I'm not going to list out all of these, but these are the following instances that are not cross-faction. Makes sense because they're faction-designated instances. Now, dungeons and raids. Sepulchre of the first ones. Cross-realm raiding is now available on Mythic difficulty, which is pretty cool. Okay. Now, Mythic Plus, with cross-faction instances becoming available. The Cryptic Hero Shadowlands Season 3 achievement now requires a Mythic Plus rating in the top 1.1% of all players in your region, which is a, bigger change because it's, since of the cross faction. So items and rewards, broker mark of distinction now increases the renown of your currently active covenant to 60. I recently just had to buy this for a hunter of mine, so I get that. Renown catch-up is accelerated through Renown 60, was 48. These activities will now have a 100% chance to reward 1 Renown upon completion. Mythic and Mythic Plus dungeons, Torghast layers 9 through 16, defeating a Shadowlands raid boss encounter, and winning a raided battleground, which is really awesome. Definitely need that for any of your alts. Reward boxes from callings now contain twice as many grateful offerings, still scaling with your Covenant Sanctum Anima Conductor level. Cool, that's actually good, so I could get some more mounts. The Zereth Mortis weekly dungeon, Patterns Within Patterns, now available, now awards grateful offerings, which is really cool. Fixed an issue that sometimes caused Blizzard Shop transmog cosmetics to temporarily disappear from your collection. Didn't even know that was an issue, but fixed an issue where Jingle's battle pet would display as unknown when summoned, and its wreath and candy cane accessories were the incorrect size. Oh, that'd be funny to actually see. Now, this is the new player versus player, new arena, Enigma Crucible, which is, I saw some pictures of it. It looks like a Zereth Mortis scenery, which is really cool. The minimum eye level combatants will be scaled up to has been 252, was 239, which is good because, fixed an issue that caused some abilities to not be removed from players in between rounds. Okay. Interesting. Fix an issue that caused some abilities to not be removed from players in between rounds. Okay. Now, fix an issue that caused a round to not reset properly if a player on each side of the brawl died at the same time. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. So they were having multiple bugs with just the brawl itself. Death Knight, anti-magic zone spell damage reduction increased to 50%. Oh, man, that's a 30% increase. Dome of Ancient Shadow PvP talent has been removed. Okay, so that Death Knight's lost that ability. Warlock Demonic Embrace now increases your stamina by 20%, was 10% in PvP combat. Okay, so they get a little bit of a buff there. And then Demon Armor, which is a PvP talent only, has been removed. Okay, so they're going to lose armor from that, but they're going to get the stamina increase from the Demonic Embrace. Affliction new in PvP talent, which is Shadowfall. Gain the Nightfall talent, which with 100% increased chance to gain its effect. If you already have this talent, you may select another in the same row. Okay, that works out really well. Let's see here. Increased the experience points earned when crafting specialized armor and jewelry for creating rune carving items by 400%. That's a huge increase. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, which is awesome. That's perfect for the professions there. Blood Elves can start the new mount. Can start a quest to earn a new mount, weapon appearance, and Blood Knight armor set for Blood Elf Paladins by speaking to Liadrin. Okay, that's their heritage from what I can understand, and so is also for the Black Iron Dwarves. Torghast Tower of the Damned. All wings are now open. Was 2 wings available per week, so you could do all the layers from what it looks like here. Now, the user interface and accessibility. Okay, let's just look at some of the basic ones here. All search filter drop-downs now have a button that lets you easily remove all active filters. Okay, that's a quality of life there. The default hand cursor now has new higher resolution art for its larger sizes under interface options accessibility. Oh, you can make that's awesome. That's perfect. The report player pane has been redesigned with new categories added. Well, that is great. So there's some quality of life. I also do know that there's going to be more quests that are going to continue the story, everything in that regard. Cross faction is the biggest thing with this. Some quality of life updates. This is a quality of life, honestly, because we've been we've been working with the Horde, and us Alliance folk have been working with the Horde folk for a while, nonstop. So yeah, overall not a bad patch. And there's also going to be the new Mythic Pluses that are going to be available, the old time Mythic Pluses available as well. Multiple different dungeons there. There's also going to be portals added. Notice that here. I found that on the PTR as well. So other than that, that is the patch notes for 9.2.5. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more MMO content. I upload WoW, FF14, soon to be Tower of Fantasy. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching me go over the patch notes. Not too bad. The biggest thing here is going to be the cross-faction instances. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.